Welcome everybody to another episode of Close the Gap. I'm your host JR. I think we on like episode 10. Damn.
I made 10.
You made 10.
10?
Believe that?
Oh,
10.
that's a classic right there.
Right.
Let's go.
No
Let's
joke.
get it.
So today I'm here. Like I'm gonna be here for a while. So I
Okay,
guess
yes,
right,
sir. Yes,
double
sir.
digits. But y'all know the vibes. If you guys are liking what you see, go ahead and click that subscribe button on the bottom. Please leave your comments. Again, I appreciate everybody watching and listening and giving me the feedback. Again, I definitely appreciate it, and I'm honored and humbled. But today I got a very, very special guest with me.
Yes,
You
sir.
see this gentleman on my left, DJ Just Different.
Yes, sir. What up?
Here we go.
It's your boy.
Met this man doing a very huge event.
Yes. that
Was the Arthur Ashe
Arthur
celebration.
Ashe Boulevard. Don't never forget Arthur Ashe Boulevard,
That's
man.
right. It was a big
Classic.
deal. He killed it on the ones and twos.
Yes. Shout
But what
out.
was crazy is the professionalism that you had. Not a lot
Thank
of
you.
DJs carry that, right? Or I'm not saying not a lot do, but that's what kind of wanted me to talk to you was your professionalism, the way you
Thank
rock
you.
the crowd. Because I'm a hip hop head,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So all I
Thank
knew
you.
was, two turntables and a microphone.
Yeah.
right.
It changed a little bit
It
now.
did change a little bit, but that's what intrigued me to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, I want to welcome everybody and introduce everybody to DJ Just Different.
What's up, y'all? I go by, my real name is Alex, by the way. Alex Diaz, man. I'm originally from Bronx, New York.
That's what's up. You got your government.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I came out here in 2002. Make sure you follow me at DJ Just Different on IG, also Twitter, Facebook, all the same. DJ Just Different.
That's what it is.
Yes,
so,
sir.
so look, Alex, I always hit everybody with the same question in the beginning. What part of being an entrepreneur busted your ass in the beginning?
Oh, that's a good question. So, the entrepreneur was the money.
Okay.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I met one DJ here in Richmond, and when he showed me what he made, I said, "Let me trying to change over a new leaf."
Yeah.
So that's what it was about. It was always about the money at first. Second was getting the equipment straight. Like, where can I get this
Yeah,
equipment
right,
straight? How
right.
much money I need to put in? So when you go to like different events and they tell you how much this costs, you be like, "Whoa,
Right.
Like that."
Sticker shot, right?
Yeah, it surprised you with the prices.
You're right.
But you got to continue being motivated with it, because if you, after like 10 events, your money's made back from the equipment that you made. So don't
Right.
never let that discourage you. That's
So
just number one.
that's something that I want to cut. Like I want to touch with, have a conversation with you about that. Is what motivates you. But before we jump into that,
All right, bet.
tell me your origin stories, man. What, like, you said you're from New York,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
of course, a DJ.
Yes.
But before a DJ, what was you doing before that?
I was actually a correctional officer at.
Get outta here.
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope.
They used to call me Marlo walking down the what you call it from
From the Wire,
Wire.
right? Okay, Marlo. Yo, that was my jam. Yo, the
They
Wire
used
was
to
my
call
shit.
me
I ain't
Wire.
even gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
that was my show.
Wire was a classic, so I used to have jokes all day at the prison.
Yo.
Yeah. So before that, I'm still in the professional field though, but I
Right.
use DJ as like a part time now. It's
Okay.
great. I get a lot of booked the weddings. I get a lot of feedback. So,
Okay.
How I started was probably
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
2 years ago, so I'm fresh. So
You fresh, okay.
I'm fresh. Like
Okay.
you understand, I'm definitely fresh.
That's what's up. So then, I guess for me was there a first song or an event in your life where you were like, "Yo,
Yeah.
that's what I want to do. That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna do." Like 2 years ago, did you see something? Did you hear something? What was that
Yeah.
that made you say, "I want to do this"?
It was. So when I got my equipment, I needed somebody to trust me.
Okay.
That was the main thing, somebody to trust me. So I did the event. Shout out to Cornerstone, because they allowed me to do this first event there
Okay.
at downtown in Richmond.
Right.
And it was a girl birthday party that I did.
All right.
And I really was scared, nervous. Like,
Right.
this lady is trusting me to do this
Right.
event. I don't know how to transition right or nothing, you
Right.
know? But she let me do the event. And then she said, "You did a good job," But I
that
know,
sparked it?
And that sparked it right there. So
That's
that
dope. That's
motivated
crazy.
me
That's what's up.
from keep going.
So did you? Okay. So was that the way you learn how to DJ, or did you get equipment at your house, or how did that process work?
So both. So I ordered the equipment. I ordered a Walmart brand equipment.
Okay.
It was cheap. It was like $100.
Yeah,
I had to
okay.
play.
Right.
I had to play around before I bought the big, exactly official equipment.
Right.
So I started low at first. So I ordered the Walmart equipment, practiced in the house a little bit. But then not only that, me doing events at different locations and listening to other DJs that's in Richmond.
Right.
That's just killing it
Right.
in Richmond.
Yep.
You know, it gave me an ear to listen to different songs that I wouldn't even play.
Yeah.
Because I'm from New York, so you know, you switching over transition to Richmond.
Now it's a different vibe.
It's a whole
different vibe, right?
So you got to make sure you got to switch it up. You can't just be straight New York. So I'm Cameron, Jim Jones,
Yeah, right.
Harlem,
All of
Brooklyn, New York,
right,
like,
Biggie, Hove, right,
Yeah.
the locks, right.
You got to mix it up.
You
gotta
gotta
go
move it, right? Because
south.
down here, right, it was, what is it, down south, right?
Yes,
So I'm kind of aging myself. I still remember coming from Northern Virginia, the D.C. area out here.
Yeah.
And I was out here in 2001 when I first came out here, and they was rocking Webby hard. Right? And fucking I mean,
Webby's
of
still
course,
classic, though.
I mean,
Still
Webby, you
classic.
go still see people dancing to it. What else was good? 3-6. Yo, 3-6
Still.
used to Project Fat Pat. Oh man, I was
sir.
like, because I was coming from Go-Go and everything up east, right? Everything from the Jay-Z's, the Biggies, and then coming down here. So completely vibe. That whole vibe was different. So your first piece of equipment you said was a Walmart brand.
It was a
right?
Walmart brand, Pioneer, best. It was like this small.
So was there any DJs that influenced you?
Yeah, definitely.
Which
DJ
ones?
B Nice, a lot of DJs. DJ Ray Ron, DJ Little John, DJ Soup. There's a lot of DJs in Richmond that influenced me. DJ Lonnie B,
Yeah.
DJ Crush Groovy. All these DJs influenced me.
That's what's up.
In Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with the name DJ Just Different?
So I used to sell sweaters. So
Oh,
I
okay. You
used to
got
always
many
say-
husles. I like it. The bag has to be secured. I like it.
Yeah. So it's still online. DJ Just Different. If you hit the logo, you're gonna see it. It used to be. I used to always say, "What's up, B?"
Okay.
Like that was my start. What up, B? Because from the city.
Right.
So I was like, let me make a title, Just Different B. That's what I started.
I saw that online.
So it says Just Different B. So that's what it was. I started selling sweaters.
Okay.
So then that's when I came up with the name DJ Just Different.
Okay.
Like, and
Yeah.
that's then. First I had it as DJ Just Different B. I was like, let me take off the B. And then I put DJ Just Different. So it matches perfect as far as now.
That's what's up, man. So let's transition to how you were able to. I mean, I know you say you're part-time, but the honesty, I've seen like a lot of your social media pages, and you seem very busy. A lot of shows, a lot of events, parties, weddings, and everything of that nature. But besides that first time when that party that you did and the lady said, "Hey, you're good at it."
Yeah.
What made you feel? When did you feel like, yo, no, like honestly, I can charge some decent money for this?
Yeah.
Was it that party or was it after the party?
It was actually after. So I
Okay.
continue on doing a couple of events. I did another event back. It was in January. So December is when I did the first event for this lady party. 2018. I remember like it was 2017. 2018 came around in February. I did the first event, another event at Cornerstone. Again, they allowed me to do it.
Oh, that's what's
so they
up.
continue to support me throughout the process.
Yo, shout out to Cornerstone.
Yeah, shout out. They continue to support me throughout the process. And it wasn't easy though.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy.
Right.
You're gonna get feedback from a lot of different people.
Right, I
It is
believe
what it
it.
is.
Nah, I did it, right?
You gotta know how to accept constructive criticism, but I guess we get that to the at the end.
Yep.
But that's when I noticed like the people who came out to support me and the money that I made from that event, I was like, yo, let me continue on doing this, But it was a lot of balance in between it. It's a lot of balance.
Okay, so then how did you having that, like you said, that balance, that first event, and actually having the opportunity to go back to the same venue, how did you build a a successful customer base? Like how did you build that?
Honestly, it was marketing. That's when the marketing came in.
I like it.
So Instagram.
That man's a good segue. That's going to lead to a good segue right there. But go ahead. Okay.
So Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
Any event that I did, I make sure I got my flyer, man. Any event that I did, I make sure I pulled a video photographer. So that was it to get people going.
So was that so? Okay. So social media was really what.
Tool.
So what platforms are you using?
I use Instagram basically, and Facebook, sometimes Snap, but my main thing is really Instagram.
Okay.
And also the website that I got out.
So what's been really successful? Has it been just the pictures? Has it been the videos? What have you?
The videos.
Okay.
The videos go a long way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people see. Let me see what's this next event about.
Right.
You know, without that video, they can't see. All they can see is pictures. But that video could show everything that happened. That's why I respect all video photographers. I like to see their work.
Right.
That goes a long way with the marketing.
So then, so you getting when people comment, are you interacting with them while they're doing that?
Yes, definitely. I'm not no superstar.
So the customers. So are you getting customers because they sliding in your DM, or they leaving comments, or they asking, hey, what's the price? Like, how does that look like for you?
Yeah. So that's another thing too. So the DM part, if they want to know as far as the price, as far as how much it costs, but also I always usually pull from my website.
Right.
I get a lot of emails from my website.
So you have a form fill on your website.
Yeah, form filled on the website,
okay.
Inquiry, prices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. And also, if you go on the IG, it's gonna tell you for booking information, send me a DM.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the main thing. But the website, I get more pull from the website than I do the Instagram.
Okay. So kind of give you an idea, Alex. Again, my background is a little bit of that digital marketing. I just do this because I feel like a lot of the knowledge that everybody has, there's a lack of people that it's not being shared.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So
I agree.
people who want to be like, yo, I want to be a DJ, people are sometimes fearful of walking up to you and being like, yo, can you teach me how to do it? And you might be the coolest dude, so I'll give you everything I have for you to be successful, right? So that's what this is, right?
Yeah.
So by saying that, man, I think honestly, you should try to expand a little bit on your social,
Okay.
right? Because you just don't want to. It's like saying like you don't want to piggyback off of just one. You feel me? Because that one can disappear. What I was thinking too, just seeing some of your videos, yo, you should try TikTok.
What's that? What's TikTok?
So right, so
it's a new joint.
it's a new joint. Yeah. So I think it's like top 3 or top 2 downloaded.
Wasn't it on
app.
the news the other day though?
I don't know if it was.
Yeah, there's something about it on the news about.
It probably is. All these social media joints is on the news, right? But I mean, at this point, everybody lives off of the phone, anyways, right? And everybody's clicking on an app to find something, either if it's a restaurant
what's TikTok?
or TikTok. And what's nice is it's music based.
Gotcha.
So being that you are dealing with the music, it's really easy to pull. But what's crazy is the interaction is crazy on it. Okay? But it might be for the younger crowd, but you got to think about it. If they like, yo, we're having a party, right?
Okay.
They're going to see mom is going to be like, yo, mom, check this DJ out. Boom. Just kind of,
So
just
TikTok
something.
is for the younger generation.
It is for the younger generation. It is for the younger. But again, it's one of those things because we got families, right?
Yeah.
And eventually our young ones are going to be on the social or on their phone. And I'm going to be nosy, right? You got to keep up. And I'm going to be nosy. I'm going to be like, what you looking at? That's the same concept, right? And especially if an event comes up and they're looking for something and they're like little Timmy, little Johnny,
Gotcha.
Sweet 16s or whatever might pop off. So TikTok, homie. Look at TikTok. So that marketing, man, I like it. So how many times do you post a day?
Probably when I do an event or prior to an event that I know I'm gonna have in 2 weeks or 30 days in advance.
Okay.
Yes.
And so is it one post a day for that event coming up, or is it do you try to like
So
flood it?
so what I do, I pay for promotions.
Okay.
If you notice, also it's not only my DJ Just Different, it's Good Vibes Entertainment.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
Good
What's
Vibes
that?
Entertainment RVA. So it's most of the events that I all do for Richmond. They generalize for everything in Richmond that is going on.
Okay.
We got a couple events coming up. We got 2 next event's coming. I'm about to shit.
I saw. Yeah, I seen that. That's
the O'Brien Foundation.
The O'Brien, shout out to the
Yeah,
O'Brien Foundation.
Foundation.
That's gonna be a big one.
And the what you call the foundation? KOJ Foundation.
Yeah,
So that's
KOJ.
gonna be big.
Shout out
River
to
City
KOJ.
Road. That's on Black Friday. So make sure y'all come out, show love, support.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
But yeah, to finish off your question, so I have 2 IG links
Okay.
that you could go by, and that's how I make it work.
Yeah, no, I like
Yeah.
it, man. Because I mean, I think that's the exposure, right? Because at the end of the day, business people or whatever, it's all about creating that content. And your content is dope. I like it. I like the way your video photographers do their work, the way they edit, because it shows that you just not out there just bullshit. Right. You know, you really in there.
Yeah,
trying
you got to
really,
take it serious, man.
No,
it
you
ain't,
got to, right?
Yeah, it's a business at the end of the day, so you
No, that's
definitely
a
got
fact.
to. You definitely got to take it serious.
So then anything else? So how do you lock down your customers? Is it because again, this is just telling people kind of like showing the secrets a little bit, right? Do you have contracts? Do you give them?
Yeah.
Do you require a deposit? Like how does that work?
Yes. So everything contracts. You always want to be, even though you might feel close with that friend.
Yeah, exactly.
You want things on paper at the end of the day.
That's a fact.
It is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
You want everything on paper. Contracts. Send out emails. You know, just to follow up with them. When I do weddings, I make sure I meet with the couple.
Okay.
Meet with both of the couples to see both of they how they feeling. So make sure you get.
So what's that when you meet with them? What's that look like? What you're trying to get like an idea
feeling.
what they feeling, what their vibe is, and what they're trying to get out the wedding.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
That is so important, man. The vibe and energy is so important in everything, in every aspect that you do. I don't care what event it is. The vibe and energy is so important, and you also got to be a people's person.
No, that's a fact, right?
'Cause you can't. You know,
because you technically, if you technically think about it, you the salesperson, right?
Yeah.
You the secretary,
everything, yeah.
you the performer, right? You the DJ, so you gotta be able to be able to move through both of those lanes professionally together.
Yes,
because
sir.
I seen again going based off of your social, you got
Yeah.
a wide array of people.
Yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying? It's not just a specific target market, in lack of better words, right? So let me ask you this then, and this is such a random question.
Go ahead.
What are people rocking right now? What are people bobbing? What's the clubs rocking to? What songs? I'm
man.
gonna switch this right here.
Okay. They rocking to like I'm gonna say
What's hot right now?
Hot Girl Summer right now. So Once in a Blue. Drake. He's still in there.
Right.
Even the old school, believe it or not. As far as the updated version, you got Little Baby.
Yeah,
You can play you can play every song of him. They're gonna get crazy. But it's all about what energy you feeling in the room, though.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean that's true too,
You see what I'm
right?
saying? So if you go into that trap environment,
Yep.
they gonna want the trap music.
Yeah, for
so
real.
make sure you update it on all your trap music.
Right.
But if you go into the old school environment, make sure you update on old school vibe. But then you got the smooth things, the R&B things. So it's all about that energy that you feel in the room. And most importantly, I would say if any DJs that's ready to start off, know your crowd.
You see, that was going to be the question I was
Okay.
going to ask you too, right? Is how did you get comfortable, or what did you do like in your spare time or whatever, trying to get comfortable of understanding that crowd? Like, is that a thing that just comes naturally to you? Or?
No, it's going to come. It comes with experience, though.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, in the beginning, you might get booed. You can't help it. It happened to me.
Get booed out the album on stage.
It happened. It's something you got to know how to accept the constructive criticism.
Yeah, that's what you were saying
Yeah,
earlier, right?
yeah, you gotta accept it. Yeah, people's gonna come up to you and say, "Yo, man, play this, play that."
How do you like that? Hold on. Before you finish, how do you like that? How do you like when people come up to you and be like, "Hey, yo, play this and play that"?
Sometimes it doesn't really bother me.
Okay.
I like to get requests. I don't mind getting a request. Some DJs don't like it, but I don't mind it.
Okay.
Give a request to give feedback. Actually, it helped me a couple of times.
Okay.
Giving requests, because sometimes they might tip you like, "Yo, thank you for playing that." So it's all about,
okay.
it's all about that.
Little secret right there. Take request DJs. You might get an extra tip. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it. All right, so
Of course.
So let's get a little personal, if you don't mind me.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
How many hours did you put in working on? Because you said you had a brand. You have a brand. Just call it what it is.
Yeah.
So how many hours did you put on your brand, and your DJing skills, how many hours would you say you put in?
Per week?
Or whatever.
Oh man, for a week, I'm gonna say about a good 7 to 8 a week.
Okay.
I try to keep updated with everything as far as the new songs that's going out. So I'm gonna say about 7 to 8 hours a week.
Okay.
Because it's important. Like even when I'm driving on the radio and I'm listening to it,
Yep.
I
You
should
take a
jam it
note.
real fast. Like,
Okay.
I need that song. Like,
Okay.
So that's important. So I count that as my time for the week.
Yeah,
too.
nah, I mean,
and
yeah,
then I
yeah,
go
yeah.
home. You gotta link it into your laptop, and then go from there. So I'm gonna say about 7 to 8 hours a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how has being an entrepreneur affected, if it has affected, like family? Because the reason why I ask is because
That's deep.
you
That's
put a lot
deep.
of time in, right? A lot of people, I mean, you have to put a lot of time in, right?
Yeah.
Because we are all away from our family,
Yeah,
trying to accomplish a dream. So that's
Yeah.
where the question, I just give you some
Yeah.
context of where the question came from. So, I mean, has it affected, your family life?
No, not really, man. Me and my wife, man, we've been married for about 4 years now.
Okay, shout out.
But it's always about balance. So I didn't know that in the beginning.
That's key.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know about the balance stuff in the beginning. But we helped each other out. We put a board up there.
That's love.
I give her first dibs. What days you want to take, whatever you want to take for the week. You know, just let me know. So we share that. So it's always about balance, And
Key word, balance.
Balance is the key word, man.
Yeah, especially if you
Don't-
have responsibilities outside of you chasing your dream, right?
Yeah.
That's
Balance
dope.
is always the key, man, with the family, man. That is totally important. Yes, sir.
So what motivates you, homie?
Huh?
What
What motivates me, man? One of my things is chasing a goal is being able to own my own. I would say lounge.
Okay.
I don't want to say club. I want to say lounge. That's my main motivation right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So
Here in Richmond, or where it doesn't matter?
I'm looking for a great location. I'm
Okay.
patiently waiting. So that's one of my main motivations right now is just saving up enough to be able to say this is it.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Right.
And that comes with everything. So that's my motivation right now.
That's tight.
Patiently waiting. I'm networking with a lot of people.
Okay.
Meeting a lot of different people.
So do you do how, when you say network? How's that work out? You going to, other than your events, are you going to like summits? Like I know, like Diddy just had a summit out in Miami.
Yeah.
Are you going to music summits? Like how does that
Yeah.
look like?
Oh, community
Okay.
events.
Yeah.
I will sit there and give up my equipment and be like, let me do this event for you for free.
Say that again.
I would sit there and do an event for you for free, just so you can remember the name,
The reason why I asked you to
Yeah.
say that again is because people feel some kind of way when they put their work out for free. Me, I feel differently. I
Yeah.
feel like you.
Yeah.
In order for me to help anybody, a client or whatever, with their digital marketing,
Yes,
right? Because
sir.
that's my superpower.
Yes.
Because your DJing is your superpower, right? Is how am I gonna charge you if you don't know me?
Yeah.
I might as well give you my services for free, right?
Yeah.
Do a
And they gonna
killer
remember.
job. They're gonna remember.
They're going to remember.
And they won't be surprised when I come out with a payment
Yeah.
for the next time
Yeah.
because they know that I provide decent work in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's tight, right? Because, and I think some DJs who are starting off, need to
They gotta understand that.
They
You
gotta
gotta
understand that.
understand
You can't
Yeah.
put yourself on a pedestal. The people got to put you up on that pedestal.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
me? Like
Yeah.
if you're a hot commodity, you can't make yourself that. Who are you to put yourself in
Yeah,
there?
you're right. You
Right?
hitting
The
it.
people make you that.
Preach.
Right? So
Preach.
that's dope right there. I
Yeah.
like that, man. I like
Yeah.
that you said that. Because that's what I'm about. Is making sure people understand that it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
it's all good. The bag is coming. All right, cool. So let's go into the music a little. How do you generate new mixes?
I make sure you got to practice that. So
What software are you using currently?
Serato.
Yeah, I love
Serato.
Industry standard.
Yeah. Serato, and just listen as far as the BPM.
Okay.
Make sure it's matching.
Yeah.
I even sometimes ask my wife for help. I'm like, babe, how this sound? Would you bounce off of this?
Right.
You understand?
Yo, kids and women, it's still, I don't care. It from since when hip hop was around, kids and women will let you know if it rocks.
Rocks. The kids don't lie.
Kids don't lie.
They're going to tell you what it is.
Women are gonna dance. Dudes are just gonna stand at the wall. So dudes are hard to be like, yo,
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
ask your wife for help.
Yeah.
So you put your family come together.
Yeah, got to. I
dope.
want to hear her vision. What's she thinking?
Right, because she rocking to it.
She's rocking to it. That's the main important thing. Is what's your attraction.
Okay.
So if the girls is dancing on the dance floor,
Right.
you doing the fella.
You winning.
You winning.
You win. You winning.
winning.
You doing everybody a
Now
favor.
you in control of the mic. Hey, fellas, what y'all doing?
Right.
You
You
know
see
what
him
I'm
out
saying?
there. You better to go do something with it.
Yeah.
So, what's your greatest fear, man? And how do you manage fear?
My greatest fear is just hoping not to lose my family.
Okay.
That's deep because you got to make sure it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
As far as the more events that you do,
The more time you're away.
the more time you're away. So it gets bigger and bigger. So that's one of my greatest fears, man. So you just pick God in place with everything, and
Right.
hopefully everything just come right.
Create that balance, like you were saying earlier.
Balance
right?
is everything.
That's
man.
key. That's
Mhm.
key.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any? We talked a little bit about some of your DJ idols, right? Other outside of DJing, do you have any idols that you either read, follow, and who are they?
As far as honestly, I still read Don Diva magazines.
Okay.
There's a couple events in Don Diva magazine. They had a couple DJs up in there.
Okay.
So Don Diva magazines, that's one of my things I love to read. As far as I'm more a mental health book.
That's what's up.
Mental health. It's a book called A Man's Way Through Relationships.
Okay.
So this helps me also for the balance.
There you go. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I love it, man. That's why I made this platform, right? To show that there's levels to this.
There's levels,
it's not
man.
about just being a DJ and saying you could have said Clue. Right? You could have said Khaled. You could have said anybody.
Yeah.
Right? But just showing the levels and showing that you are more than just a person behind the turntables. Right? That's dope. That's nice, man.
Yeah.
So Alex, tell me how do you define success?
That's a good question, man. How I define success, this is how I define it. One, you got to be willing to accept constructive criticism.
Okay.
That's number one.
Okay.
I think that is important as far as in the role of being a DJ. So that's how I feel about success. You got to be a people's person. Make sure that you continue to work as hard as you can. Don't let nobody doubt your dreams.
Okay.
Because you're going to get a lot of people that's going to try to pull you down, but it's all about keeping your head up through the process.
Okay. That's what's up.
So, and overall, just make sure you follow what's in your heart and your dreams. That's how I define success.
I love it. Yeah, and I agree with you 100% on that, man. Do you believe that there's some sort of pattern or formula to becoming a successful entrepreneur?
Successful entrepreneur.
Yeah.
What's the pattern?
What's the pattern? Do you feel like there is one?
I think it is, but then sometimes I don't. But I'm just comparing a lot of entrepreneurs that's in Richmond, Virginia
Yeah,
already.
right.
And their motivation, I feel like it's a pattern.
No, that's a fact.
It's just motivation,
fact.
like, because if you lazy about it, it's just not going to work.
But there you go. There's a difference. This is how I believe.
Uh-huh.
You might be motivated. Anybody can be motivated to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's you doing it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what for me.
No excuses.
There shouldn't be any excuses, right? Because if your dream is big enough, there shouldn't be excuses.
No
And
excuses.
I think it's the people who know me and the audience that listens, I'm pretty transparent about mine. Like, I've had motivations and I've had goals that I did not accomplish, right? But that was because of me, right? Because either the goal wasn't big enough, or I thought it wasn't big enough, or I didn't see the clearer picture,
That's
right? So I didn't move forward. Or if I moved forward, it was half-assed, and then I would quit, right?
Okay.
So learning that process of where I'm at now is
I like
when I'm there, I got to do it.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? It's doing it. And so what I feel like, if there's any sort of formula to it, like you said, hard work, spending the time to understand your craft, right? And but executing that craft, right? Either doing, like you just finished saying, DJing free events, or just fucking DJing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're just doing it.
Yeah.
That's the key, man. That's what I
Key.
definitely always want to share.
Key.
Is just doing it. Major key alert.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. What's your favorite aspect about being a DJ? Tell the truth.
Nah, I can't do that.
Tell the truth.
You trying to
Is it the
catch me?
Go ahead. What's your favorite?
Nah. Just the money at the end of the day, man. You know,
Okay.
that check that's coming in, and just to be able to entertain the crowd, like just to see that
that's what I see in
entertainment.
you. That's what I see in you. I don't think it's more of the bag. I think you're just saying that. But honestly, I seen you, and I think you really enjoy watching the crowd move and have a great time.
Move and have a great time, man, and just to get the
Am
feedback.
I right though? Am I right by saying I don't want to talk for you? My fault,
Yeah.
man. But am I right by saying that
Yeah,
though?
yeah. You definitely right. You hit it on point. Just to get the feedback.
Right.
Like, and I got a card the other day from Patrick Henry High School.
Okay.
I did their homecoming dance, and just to get the card back and say what they said, and it was like,
What'd they say?
They said that.
Talk your shit for a little bit now. Let's go ahead.
Nah,
That's all
I'm
right.
trying to be humble.
I feel you. Go ahead.
They said they had a wonderful time, man. They had a wonderful time, and they want me back. You know?
Good, man.
And that was the first time they ever gave a chance for a DJ to come out there just to do an event. They had
That's
previous
dope.
DJs, but
Right. That's good, man. I
Yeah.
like that, man. Just a few more, man. What piece of advice would you give somebody trying to be in this DJing thing?
accept constructive criticism. It's okay to DJ for free in the beginning. It is okay. You got to get your name up. Like if nobody knows you, it's okay. Accept what comes with it.
Right.
And marketing is important. I think
You gotta wear those multiple hats.
yeah, you gotta have everything, multiple hats, and practice with. Listen to your transition. It's going to be somebody that comes up to you and say, "Man, you can't play nothing." I'm telling you, it happened to me. Don't let that push you down. Just keep yourself motivated and keep going forward.
It's like being in the gym, right?
Yeah.
Bet you wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym, right? Like, get in the gym. Yo, if you had a chance to start your DJ career over, and it's still young,
Yeah, it's young.
but still, would you do anything differently?
No, I wouldn't.
I love it.
I would not.
No
do
regrets,
any-
right?
No regrets
I
at
love
all.
it.
I wouldn't do anything differently.
What would you say the top 3 skills needed to be a successful DJ?
Like I think I previously said this for communication with the crowd.
Yeah.
You got to be a people's person. Mm-hmm. Definitely a people's person, and you gotta have that ear. You gotta listen for that music, knowing your crowd. Because if you don't know your crowd, I'm telling you, it could be tough. It could be tough.
I've seen a lot of DJs.
Yeah, it could be
The
tough.
crowd could turn
I'm
quick.
talking about diverse.
Yes. Diverse.
You
Stay
see what I'm
diverse.
saying?
Yes, I do.
Stay diverse.
Yeah, I agree
Stay-
completely with that. In this regard, it doesn't matter what you do. You got to be able to pivot.
Yep.
Right.
Got
Get it,
to.
switch
It's
lanes if you
important.
need to.
It is important.
What DJing tricks have you discovered? Or what? You know what? Let me rephrase the question. What tricks have you discovered that helped you keep focus in your big goals?
Just me listening to other DJs.
Okay.
That's one of the tricks. I have no problem to say, hey man, I learned that from you.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I have no problem saying it. And I don't know, but I have no problem saying it. So I listen to other DJs and see what mixes they make, and I'm like, man, that is a dope mix.
Right.
Let me see if I can make this up differently. Like, you know, so
Yeah.
I listen to some other DJs. So I think that is a perfect trick, just to listen and just balance off of that.
Right.
Balance
Have
off of
that conversation with different ones, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I think that goes with anything that you do. It's okay to talk to people in the same
It's
lane that
okay,
you're in.
man. A lot of you feel like you can't come up to me to talk to me about certain things. It don't bother me. So that's for everybody that's out there. If you see me, hey, man, I want to be a DJ.
Holla at
You
'em.
know, just let me know, man.
Right.
I'm trying to get a team together.
So what key activities would you recommend DJs to invest in their time? Right. So what type of shit do they need to do to become successful? Where should their time be concentrated in?
Their time should be concentrated in quality equipment. Quality equipment goes a long way.
We were just talking about that.
I don't care what aspect you doing, what it is that you want to do. As far as with you, you're doing a great job here. But quality equipment, I see you got the top of the line stuff here.
I'm trying, brother.
You know
what I'm saying? I'm
gotta
trying.
have the top of the line. I don't care what it is. Quality equipment goes a long way.
It's
So
investing, right?
Investing,
It's investing.
man. It's okay.
It is
to
okay,
spend.
right?
It's
I
okay.
mean, you invest. I feel like, and I have a problem. I'm a shoe head. I'm a sneakerhead.
Sneakerhead, Jordans
Period.
all day.
I mean, it don't matter. Like Jordans, Nikes, to New Balances. But I'm not just proclaiming myself as a sneakerhead because it's 2019 and it's the coolest thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing that. But the point is if you're going to invest in style and fashion,
Yes.
you got to invest into chasing that goal, right? And chasing that dream, right? So it's just putting a little bit of extra paper, right, to get the top quality shit.
Yes,
so then
sir.
you can sound professional. So you ain't sitting in there like, yo, why is my shit popping like in these speakers? Or why my speaker blow out? I mean, speakers blow out, but if you just bought it yesterday and it blew out your first event, you might have only spent a little bit of change on that. So you might want to return
everything
it.
quality equipment. I'm talking about from mics to everything.
Right, I agree.
Quality equipment I think that's the most important thing.
So Alex, before we dip out,
Yes.
tell these people again, how can they contact you?
Oh, yes. DJ Just Different on IG, DJ Just Different on Facebook. Also, the website is out, DJ Just Different / DJ Just Different.
All right. Where you going to be? You doing anything this weekend?
Nah, not this weekend. This weekend's family weekend, but
Okay.
keep in mind, November, when day is Thanksgiving? 28th?
Something like that. I don't
Well,
know.
Black Friday. Let me say Black Friday. We doing an event at River City Road. Make sure you are in the building. That goes to all my IG fans out there. We are doing KOJ Foundation with the O'Brien
That's right.
Foundation.
Shout out to the O'Brien
Yes.
Foundation again.
It is big. We trying to help the community, man. So this is big that you come out, man.
Yo, come out because if this man's DJing, I promise you guys
Promise
gonna
you.
have fun. You going to party.
The
You gonna
vibe is
sweat.
different.
You going to sweat.
Yeah, the vibe
The
is
vibe
different.
is different.
It's
I
just
love
different.
it. It's just different out there. I look, we party. We had a great time out there. Where were we? What was that place called?
Graduate Richmond.
Yep. Shout out to the graduate.
Graduate Richmond.
Yo,
yes,
that was a
Graduate Richmond.
dope event.
Dope event.
Dope
event.
But you did a great job.
Yeah.
Alex,
Still got
man,
the
I
video.
appreciate you, dog, for
Yo,
taking
thank
the
you, man.
time,
Yes, man.
for
For
coming
sure,
out
man.
here.
Yeah.
Guys, you just literally just witnessed episode 10 of Close the Gap.
Yes, I made it to 10.
10. Yo, I told y'all I'm here. I'm not going to leave. And I'm going to keep producing good content. Hopefully you guys took something out of this. Again, thank you guys for watching Close the Gap, and thank you guys for listening. Peace.
Peace. You paying me after this, man?
Nah, I ain't got no paper. Take the cup. All right, cool. Thank you, man.